I know that there's a way to get everybody to play along. That's Celine, Gaspard, and Briala, but that's not what I want. I want to just my goal tonight is to get Empress Celine to survive
We have to
and to
reach
have
the
her
Empress
forgive
before Corypheus.
Gaspard.
The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Okay, so you need 30 power to do this mission, and I have 388. Okay, let's take some people along with us. Her, Vivian, and who should be my fourth? We'll go with Dorian. He'll like going over here. He's used to nobles. He is a noble. Well, was. There we go.
The political Lamshiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala. I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason. Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game. But if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? Imartia? Don't be absurd.
One of the Truvelians, I've heard.
Nope, I got Venus court approval because I'm human.
What is Lady Pentecost
I'm
wearing?
noble. So I get to start off at 45 court approval.
Meek, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure!
But it's just
Cannot
court
believe
approval
you
by
found these.
10.
You have saved me
It
a
only gave me 5.
lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
It doesn't matter. Being coy in this area is the best for you. It's the easiest way to play the game. You know, before I go on, let me make a spare save.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Let me see.
Foreigners.
It's all the way down here? Oh, there it is.
Interesting. Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
And that's how we find some extra approval if we hide behind pillars and listen in. Find some juicy gossip. And Liliana can use that.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really good inside that house statue door. There should be a Hala up here. There it is. I think I'm gonna save my Hala statue for later. What's this? Trash. So yeah, that little thing is telling you that you can unlock the eastern storage, and this only takes that one empty Hala statue right here. You can get in there. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So like I said, we're not gonna do the whole thing anyway. Junk. Yeah, there wasn't anything in here. I got nervous.
Inquisitor, moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few Discreet words. Everything will be fine. And Raste watch over us all.
Okay, so this game is actually broken down into sections. So the first part is introductions. The second part is where they start to mingle. Sorry for the slow load.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Need to have this jacket, that sounds a little.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of humor.
Interesting. Boring. Interesting.
Can't get through there yet. Oh, there it is. Another listening spot.
Waste of time.
The sad thing is that they reset and then it's random if it's anything good or not.
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
I don't think there's anything else, so let's get the story going.
Why are there so many errands here?
The Empress invited.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick.
Here comes the titles.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
Let me just smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pentagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantian, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azaria. Sir Callan Stanton Rutherford of Honley, Command of the Forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and you? Are they well? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? You and Josephine are going to elope and move to the Anderfells and join the Grey Wardens and fight Darkspawn?
Yvette!
I want to know.
I already packed our bags, didn't I, darling?
I knew it!
Inquisitor, please give her no more ammunition. I beg you.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end badly.
What were they doing in the Western
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Are all the glimpses?
I heard Celine was having the entire...
The Zillion Safe. Oh, they talk about that guy from part 2.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Was it Emile? Is there anybody else I can talk to before I leave? Oh, there's the Dowager.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Oh, there's Vivienne.
And here we are.
You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe...
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity that we must see them.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
How could the Empress afford to motivate?
Is that him? Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andresti?
There's Briella, Gaspard, and Celine. But they're gonna ignore us for now. Is there anything out here? No.
Lady Nightingale brings me
Smile, Commander. You're so handsome. My third husband, Pierre,
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivienne was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Oh, it's open. Oh, wait, let's see.
Leave us.
Gotta have the Shem listening in.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
There should also be Caprice tokens lying around. Oh.
There must be something here.
Speaking of which, there's one. So if you had Solus Numbing, he'd be hanging out here.
Oh. Interesting. Waste of time.
Trash again.
Wasting his time. Interesting. Good to know.
Hey, got something. The Caprice coins are so small that you can't really see them from far away. You gotta be right up to them. And
well, the
Duke Gisling's
here
uncle.
as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a
Oh,
difficult.
hello, Fruitmum. How are you today? Thank you for joining me.
He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty.
It's all good. I just started talking to the people in the game.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening.
Oh no, I recognize your name now. Thank you.
Another time, my lord.
I know you said you were busy earlier. But yeah, no, I got up for my thing a little late. Oops.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Okay, Bull would have been in that corner.
Did you hear what Gaspard
Oh, no.
said to his own uncle?
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that?
Well, well. What's this? Interesting.
The Dowager is upset about the soup.
Yeah. I do like the court intrigue. Oh, the ladies in waiting.
My Lord Inquisitor. May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Let's see.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Hello there, everybody.
Empress Celine
Thank you for joining
is
us.
eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
In this version, I'm going to side with Empress Celine and have her forgive Gaspard. Yeah, I could do the whole thing, but yeah, it's not gonna go towards what I want.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so delightful.
What was that? Nope.
Meek, I hope not.
interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
No, it's not. I mean, it's nice to have everybody get along, but yeah, it's not for the best result.
Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste.
Okay, so these are the people we heard talking, so
Did you need something?
I'm going to see if I can broker a deal.
This is a private conversation.
Did you need something?
Oh wow, they're not letting me talk. Hey Dorian.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I gotta do. Gotta go back and, yeah, there it is again. Because they're gonna talk about smuggling.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's sped up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the
What's going on with
Templars
the-
abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask
There we
me.
go.
Did you need something?
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
There we go. There's my agent. Oh, let's go get the Hela statue. This one? Nope. Must be the other way. Oh. Dang it. Trash. Ooh, schematic. No nugs, I need all the schematics. Okay, got my recipe. Yep. But I just gotta double check and make sure I have, you know, as many schematics as I can since I haven't done the nug yet. There's the papers. Don't mind the dead body on the ground. Oh.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Wait, where'd it go? Come on, let me go, let me go. Junk.
That will be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Yeah, now we gotta hurry up and get in there.
Well, well. What have we here?
Lady Morrigan.
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
She's awesome.
What could
Too
bring
bad we couldn't
such
have
an
her as part of the
exalted
party.
creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting
Especially if
every dark
she becomes the
Perhaps you and
thing
I
later
hunt
on.
the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes
I like
and
Rebecca
ears
Black,
everywhere.
and I believe it's her actual son who plays
Enemies
the
abound,
Elder God baby
and not
in
all of
this
them
game.
aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Maximilian swept me off my feet. It was such... Lord Inquisitor.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Good evening, milady.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to...
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds.
Her shoe obsession.
And those boggles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
Inquisitor,
The game, of course.
to what do we owe this
Celine
honor?
has something up her
We
sleeve.
are always delighted to speak with you, of course.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade!
There's Gaspard.
Duke Gaspard has made a fortune.
I've an idea!
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard
Hmm.
will win us.
I'm so glad Maman did not want to attend. She always ruins everything.
Was that really the Herald of Andraste?
My dear Maximilian.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
There she is.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I had a question about you, Brianna.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Did you see Gaspard dance?
He's gotta swim through everybody.
Has anyone seen Lucien? He was supposed to help servers.
Ah, there's the Dowager. Don't make eye contact.
These could be worth checking out.
I gotta make sure I put my armor back on because this part of the game tends to strip us.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Wait, I think same thing for them? Oh man, they stripped everything. Oh, wrong one. That one. I wonder why Dorian's one is so weak. Guess I gotta remake him a new one. Yeah.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
So where that Hella statue should be right above. There it is. Oh, that damn bag. Let's see. Oh. Thanks, Dorian. Let's see, maybe this way. There we go. Dang it. My character kept walking. Dang it. Oh, it's that thing above me that got in the way. Okay. Okay, there's the Hella statue. Just the way we came.
Should we look around?
A statue. It's a fun game. Okay.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a Council of Heralds emissary. Curious to find him here.
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
I'm to have a word with the Duke.
Predatory agents!
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
The other side? There should be a caprice coin or another house that you can buy. Well, I guess not.
Goodbye.
Two arms, four legs. Nothing here? That is surprising. Not even a caprice coin. Oh, come on. Tried to read the note. Oh, it's just supply cache. What's in here? I've already been out there. Maybe I wasn't out here. Huh. Oh wait, wrong room. Already been there. Go up the stairs. See with the Harlequin. There's that 3 hollow thing. What happened? Oh. Briala.
Fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing? What news?
No doubt there's a line of people breathlessly waiting for dances with me.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Errol's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Came that way. I don't know if this Haleth thing here is for the thing for Celine and Briala. I want to make sure I have enough for to get Celine's guy in bed, all tied up. Okay, nothing else. Up, I don't understand why it loads those things and it doesn't load straight into the game. Why is it back to a black screen? Should load to cards and just start from that point. There they are.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
Some of those might have gone a bit far. I told you.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell.
If you'd like, come.
Really?
You'd only be gone.
Philippe, you're right.
I should look around.
Where's that statue? There's the letter, there's the statue. And I'm gone. Oh, wait. Shh. No, there's trash in there. What? I thought I grabbed everything here. Oh, it's another coin.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess
Oh,
Floriane
here
de
comes the
Chêne.
dance.
Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
Yep.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
I was gonna say,
Perhaps it does.
if you
I
don't,
should
then
not be surprised
just
to find
the coy
Empire is
answers.
the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in no one.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
I like how the court gives you approval even though they're not supposed to hear you on the floor.
The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
You still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Florian and her brother are thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing. That he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Too bad the core approval thing doesn't go higher than 100. I've been picking up these coins and it doesn't register.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you. Is it true that Inquisitor was any doubt of the favor you Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shouting their duties. Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Yeah, it was just a hat.
Waste of time. There's the Hella statue. Let's see.
inside. Yeah, I could have just shot them.
Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Brianna said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
He did it because it looked cooler.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace.
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Isn't there? There it is.
Hello? Is anyone there?
My 5 Halla statues.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
I can imagine what you thought your reward would be.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
Clever Celine. Even I'm impressed.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic, or him for falling for it.
Oh, Orlesians.
I thought Doreen would love that.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
Everyone in the Empire has gone completely mad.
I'm thinking trap. Yes, definitely. You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pig you are!
I like that Ferelden guy.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend.
Oh no,
You're such a
a
challenge
trap.
to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
At this point, I'd think disappointment was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Is that it? I guess that was it.
Justice, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Maker bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers.
He sounds
So
like the
hired me
Chancellor,
and my men.
Roderick.
He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky fancy cheesemonger.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
See it on the steps. Trying to keep my court approval high. Maybe that's the ballroom. Is there anything up here before I leave? No. Oh, shoot.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
I lost one court approval point right on time.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Oh, there it is. I must have got just enough court approval. I just got my bell of the ball.
One more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories?
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
I was gonna say her battle is actually a pretty fun
Majesty,
fight.
I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Your captain tells me you spent all night sneaking mercenaries into the palace, Gaspard. You intended to attack.
And where did your troops come from, Inquisitor? If sneaking men into the palace is damning, then we are both damned.
I have the word of your mercenary captain. He'll testify that you intended to attack tonight.
Hired thugs. I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
By all means, continue to protest your innocence, Gaspard. We find this performance endlessly fascinating.
Here. I have the letter Gaspard penned to his general, ordering his men into position inside the palace.
Can you blame me? Considering what transpired, preparing to repel an attack was the course of wisdom.
We've all heard enough to damn the Grand Duke.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to take his life.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Is that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Ending the war was the first step. A final goal must be peace for all Thedas.
Well said, Inquisitor. We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
So hopefully this works out for Vivienne.
Make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
I like how they use the dress that Liliana said she should wear
You look troubled.
in the first in Origins.
Things went according to plan for once. I couldn't be happier.
Tonight was a triumph. You should be proud. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask, my lord.
Alrighty, thank you everybody for joining me, and gonna just end it about here. I'm gonna connect a few things later on. Man, that was a long stream. It's all the talking and the hunting in that area that makes it that long for me. Sorry. And I tried not to get the everybody to join together thing. I wonder if there's going to be a cutscene as soon as I get back to Skyhold. Yep, cutscene.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Alright. There we go. Well, thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a great day.